Hello, and welcome to my thought for this Easter Monday. I'm reading this book about ageism and sexism, and it said that it is wrong to say that age is just a number. And they're quite right. Age is not just a number. It's it's forgetting your keys and it's a drooping organ. But the trick is to live with the age that you are. When you're 20, be 20. When you're 30, be 30. When you're 40, be 40. And of course, by the time you get to be 80, you can't remember what you are, but just live it. And I'm always reminded of my Aunt Sunny. My Aunt Sunny was a little farm girl from Swanton, Ohio, who got knocked up by my Uncle High, and he married her. It was a shotgun wedding. And when she became 80, she couldn't drive, and this is in the Midwest, in Toledo, Ohio, where you have to drive. And she learned to make a great life for herself. She wrote for magazine articles. She did at 80, she was doing public relations. Uh, every Sunday, I would take her out to the park, and we would go to a place called Crosby Park, and she would look at all the flowers and tell me about them, and we would go to art exhibitions together. She gave herself an extremely busy life. And what I remember most is I used to go pick her up because I drove, and I would walk into her house, and there were piles of books on the floor, just piles up to the top of the ceiling. And I love books, and and my Aunt Sunny has good taste in books. So I said to her, "What are all those? What are those books for? What are you going to do with them?" She said, "Oh, she was 80." She said, "Oh, I'm saving them for my old age." And now, when I think of the life I have and the fun that I have, and sitting through this coronavirus lockdown, I think to myself, yeah, I'm saving all my comedy and all my jokes and all the things until this coronavirus is over, because I'm going to do this until I become old. And that reminds me of my last anecdote here. When I was 75, someone gave me that lovely, lovely book called When I Grow Old, I'll Wear Purple. And what I said, and I was 75, and I said to the man that gave it to me, his name was Remy Sandry, and I said, "You know, Remy, I already wear purple. I don't know what I'll wear when I get old. And I suspect that when I finally get old, I'll be wearing a shroud." And thank you very much for joining me for my thought on Easter Monday.